I just came outside to get a little sun and Bob's watching me from the window. Happy Easter, everybody! It's day... I have no idea. Probably like day 29. I don't know. But it's garden time, baby. It's been raining for a couple of days. I didn't water the garden yesterday because it rained last night. And there are some good bulbs. Ooh. Okay, let's take a look. Alright, so the zucchinis are getting busy. So there's another squash blossom there. And then this one has had 3. The first squash blossom has shriveled up a bit. And the strawberry is ripening. There we have it, people. We love to see it. The beans, amazing as always. These guys got real big. Those ones over there are kind of stunted. These guys are doing good. Everyone along here is doing really well. And the blueberries are forming into blueberries. Look at them. Nice. The tomatoes are the same, just a little bit bigger. So today is Easter, and me and the other cousins just, oh wow, wait, look. The rain filled up my watering can for me, so that's awesome. Anyway, so me and the cousins just stopped by Grandma's house and socially distanced to see her for the day, just because, you know, we tried to do a Zoom call this morning, but it wasn't like, she couldn't be there and it was hard to hear everyone, so we just thought it would be a little special to go see her. The tomatoes have new flowers, and then there's more squash blossoms, and even more over here. And then this little strawberry is getting really red and really big, and then the blueberries are coming out as well. Everybody's looking hot. Nice. Hi everyone. I'm not gonna lie, it's been sort of a rough morning. The sun's out now, which is helpful. I went to my first class. I couldn't focus, so I went back to sleep for a little while. And then I checked on the garden. I talked to Jillian for a little bit. And then I had my second class. I kind of just sat there and drew the whole time. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna get any footage of the garden today. I know it's just right over there, but I don't know. Alright, I was taking Jake out, so I might as well go say hi to the garden. I don't know if this is just me, but this cloud looks like a coelacanth, or just one big fish, or a dolphin. I don't know. Here's our first zucchini. Look at him, he's so cute. And then these blossoms are doing really awesome. These guys are closing up, which means that they have been fertilized. Also, sorry about my hands shaking. I just had 2 cups of coffee, even though that's normal. Yeah, it was a lot. And this guy has his first zucchini coming out too, so that's really exciting. And then these guys, like I said, look like spring mix, which is fun. And then these are the weeds that I was talking about that I need to pull out. But I'll do that on a day that I have more time. For some reason, these beans, even though they're the first to sprout up, are doing the least well. I guess the worst, if you actually speak English correctly. These beans are doing like, they're doing 3 out of 4. These guys are doing the best. And then there's these beans over here, and they're doing awesome. The strawberry is ripening, which is so exciting. There's a fully formed strawberry right there too. Another flower in the back, and then you can see, oh, where's my finger? You can see that guy's gonna come out soon too. Then the blueberries are ripening, they're still green. And we have the little tomato guys. You can see those fuzzy things, those are where the flowers come out. There's a couple yellow flowers somewhere. Oh, they're underneath here, right there. I need to start training them up more on the trellises, and I gotta recover these so they don't get infested with buggies. Carrots, their leaves are developing differently now. You can kind of see them better right here. Before they just kind of look like grass. Now they actually have the carrot stem working. These are called secondary leaves. These first little leaves right here, these are called primary leaves. Those are just supposed to get the plants started. We kind of saw that with all the beans and stuff too. You can see here are the little beans that they grew from. They were on the stem, then they broke off, and these secondary leaves come out, which are just the adult plant leaves that collect more nutrients for bigger plants. Lettuce does this as well. Sorry, there's like a little weird thing. But if you guys remember, the lettuce started out as these two little leaves at the bottom, and now they have their secondary leaves right here, which is pretty sick. The onions don't do that so much. I think since they are like a root vegetable or like a bulb, they kind of focus most of their energy underground, so they only have the one type of leaf. I can look more into that though, just to confirm. But yeah, so that's a little bit about plant biology, which is pretty cool. Also, one more thing that I wanted to talk about is why there's this little hole right here. If you guys have seen pictures of the garden, this is just because the bugs that get trapped under there, I wanted them to have a way out because they were just flying through the mesh here and getting stuck at the top. But yeah, so I just wanted them to have an option of a better escape rate, I guess. But my sister asked me about that yesterday, and I just wanted to like clarify. I know it's been a burning question in all of your minds. But yeah. I learned something yesterday, and so do you see the different flowers? How there's like this one that doesn't have anything on the bottom, and then this one has like a little fruit. They're the male and the female flowers. Okay. Also, I don't know.
Wait, so are the big blossoms?
This is a female flower, so this is the zucchini, the ovary.
Oh my god.
It's true. That's what it is. Then these are the male flowers.
So does this just fall off?
Yeah.
The zucchini gets bigger?
Yeah, do you see that one right there?
Oh, I see.
Is that strawberry ready to go? I'm like kind of...
Probably. It looks delicious.
Looks like a good straw. I'll let it go for another day or so. But yeah. Hello. I actually put an outfit on today. It's pretty late in the day, but I just need to come out and water the garden. I had school and class all morning, so now I'm out here checking out the plants. They're looking really good. I keep saying I need to weed them, and I really do. I'll probably do that this weekend. These zucchinis are looking pretty nice, and everyone looks really happy. Some updates, just generally feeling pretty good today. It's nice and sunny out. It's supposed to rain again starting this weekend. Yeah. It seems like every day we're getting some new zucchinis. We have a couple right here. This one was the original one. This one's pretty new. These guys are absolutely 100% bigger than the other ones, but that's probably because this plant's a little bit bigger. And this one has a lot more buds that are going to come up. And then the bean leaves are continuously getting bigger just for scale. This leaf is almost as big as my hand. If you've ever held my hand before, you would know what that feels like. This bean is doing some kind of weird growing. I think it's a little bit too sunny on this spot because this white cover is not covering the whole thing. So these ones are not doing as well as the other beans, but they're doing pretty well nonetheless. Also, yesterday my mom picked one of these romaine leaves and ate one, so I'm gonna try. Alright, so first thing that I'm eating from my garden, I guess. It tastes like romaine. It tastes like romaine. Oh boy. That's actually really good. Oh, I love romaine. So good. Pick it. Not the cutest looking strawberry right now because I guess it was sitting on the ground for a while. I guess for next one, probably this one, I'll pick it a little earlier. And the blueberries are looking really awesome. They're not blue yet, but they're still coming out in full force. Yeah. very exciting. I feel like it's close to harvesting for my first crops and stuff. Yay! Good morning. We're out here kind of early because I have a lab and I also look very disgruntled. Wow. I have a lab at 9, so I was gonna get everything done before have to go in there because that's my stinky GIS lab that takes forever to finish anything, and it's so annoying. Alright, so it doesn't seem like there's anything really new out there today, but it's supposed to rain a little bit this weekend, so there's going to be a little bit more water going in there, so maybe we'll get a couple more bigger plants. Wow, I'm really tired. I'm just going to stop talking. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make my own strawberry supports because the last strawberry, or the first strawberry that like was okay, wasn't really okay because it was sitting on the ground for too long and it got wet and it got all soily. And so I've seen these things online, but they're gonna take like a week to get here, so I was like, you know what? I don't have anything to do, so I might as well just make my own. So I'm going to, and I'm using this little sand sifter, and I'm just basically gonna cut it in half, like down one of these little sections, and then cut a spot around so I don't like puncture the base of the plant with it. It'll just sit around it and the strawberries will sit inside this part, well, around this part mostly. And it's basically just supposed to keep them off of the ground and out of the soil so they don't get too wet, because we all know strawberries like to mold really fast in our fridges and on the counter and whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to cut this. It might not work, but I hope it does, because this is the most convenient thing that I could find right now. Okay, so I have made this. I found an orchid clip that works, and then I'm gonna tie up the beans finally. But yeah, okay, enjoy. Alright, so now the strawberry basket is doing its job. All the beans are tied up. Everyone's looking awesome. Alright, so that concludes this week's little vlog. I'll see you guys next week. I miss you all very much. Yeah, okay, bye!